Hey everyone, once again welcome to the Career Development Lab. My name is Niazi, and today in this video I will teach you that how you can transfer the payments from Stripe to another accounts, right? Okay, so before starting the video, let's imagine the use case of this video. For example, you have an application where you have teachers and some students, and teacher is teaching the students, right? And they are paying the fixed or maybe hourly fees to the teacher. And let's suppose teacher have 1000 $1,000 in their account, right? So now teachers want to transfer this payment into their bank account. So how they can do this? So this is a complete video where I will create the connected account to transfer the payment, and then I will also show you that how you can use the transfer payment API. I will also show you the GUI and the coding stuff too. Okay, for the Stripe accept Stripe transfer the payments using the connected account. So what is the meaning of this connected account? For example, you have a master Stripe account, so you need to link other accounts where you want to transfer the payments. You need to add them with this connected account, then you can transfer the payment from the Stripe. This is the way how Stripe works. So how you can create the connected accounts? Just click on this connect, and here I have already these accounts. So in this way you can click on this create and choose your account type, which type of account you want to create. There are three types of accounts: custom account, express account, and standard account. And then you can choose a country and click on this continue, and then you can use this account, right? But here the thing is how we will do this using the API. I'm not going to create this here, right? So now let's come to this application. I have install a fresh installation of Laravel and define route here, right? So this one is a welcome, where I have added a form which is submitting on this withdraw route, and then have an input and a button, right? Okay, and in the controller I have added the public key and secret key of my account, this Stripe account. And if you don't know how to get the keys, so just click on this developers and click on this API keys. So here just click on this copy, this one is a public key, and click on this reveal test key. It will reveal the test key, and you can copy it and then save it into your env file and then get it from the config. But I'm shooting this for the educational purposes, so that's why I directly added them here, right? Okay, now I'm receiving this amount and I'm reading this out. So this one is a pretty basic form with the amount. Okay, now I want to create account here, right? So always create the standard account, don't create the custom and express account for the testing purposes, because you will not be able to test those accounts, because you need to fill up the complete details, right? So it doesn't accept the dummy accounts. You need to enter the your own account, right? Your live account. So that's why I will prefer you to create the standard account. So in this way you can test your payments using the standard account. Okay, I will also show you that what's the error you will face whenever you will create the custom account or different account. Okay, so here first we need to set up the API key in the Stripe. So how we can do this? So just type Stripe. So before using this, if you know about this Stripe library, so you need to install a library, right? So the library is pretty simple. Composer require Stripe/Stripe PHP and then hit enter. So this will install the Stripe library into your application. So in my case it's already installed, so it will just update this out. So there is nothing to modify, so it's going to generate the files for me. In this case, in your case, if it doesn't if it's not installed, so it will install this library, right? Okay, and here you can use Stripe slash Stripe set API key. Okay, and the key would be secret key, right, which we copied earlier. Okay, here we set our API key, and now just go here and create instances of this secret key using Stripe client. Okay, so here just use this stripe client. I'm not entering anything. I want to complete this step by step. I'm not clicking on enter because someone confused that I'm not writing the code, I'm just copying the code and so on things. Okay, now I add this stripe client and pass this secret key. Here this I want to create an instances, so I added the new keyword, and then I want to store this into the variable. So just create the variable with the name of stripe. Okay, now I have created the secret I create the client using this secret key and store this into the stripe object. Right now the time is to the create the account. Right, so just type this stripe, okay, and then call this accounts property, and then here you need to call the create helper create, and this is same as laravel, so just pass this an array here, and then here you can pass two parameters. The first one is what's your account type, so the type would be I want to create the standard account, so just type this standard, okay, and then the second would be your country. Right, so I'm going to pass the country, so here I'm going to pass the US for now. Okay, now this will create an account, so let me store this into the variable, so this will be the account, okay, and then I'm going to dd this account, right, like this one. So just to submit this value from here, I'm going to submit this out. I'm not entering this and I haven't validated this field, and yes, now my account is created. So this one is my account to ID, right, so just notice it here. So this one is ending at BT, and you can also see this in the Stripe dashboard. So just to click on this connect. Okay, let me click on this connect, and here you can see this account. Sometimes takes time to appear it here, 5 to 10 minutes. So if it doesn't appear in your case, just wait for a few moments to complete this process, and this will be visible here. Okay, so now it's loading all of my accounts. Wait for a minute to complete this process. Okay, so yeah, BT account is appeared here and it's marked as restricted. Why? Because this need the more information, so I haven't provided these more information in detail, so I'm using this for the educational purposes, so that's why I don't want to provide other information, but still this will work. And my account balance is 0, right, and if I click on this I can see the more detail about this account, right, discount ID, some of the information like balance and other things in more, lifetime balance, money, and here type, and everything is here, right. Okay, now I want to transfer the payment on this account, right, so for now this one is empty. So now here we have successfully able to create this account, so I'm going to comment this out and to store this account to account number or account ID. So just paste what you have copied now, and here I'm going to write the create API transfer API logic. Okay, so the Stripe transfer API transfer, okay, oops, Stripe transfer, and this will be the create, right, and this need the 3 parameters, right. Okay, just pass this. The first one is amount, which how much amount you want to process. So I want to transfer the amount what I'm getting it here from the form, right, and then I'm going to multiply it with the 100 to store this in the cents, because Stripe accept in the cents. So what is cent? For example, you are sending the $20, right, so you need to multiply it with the 100 to make this proper integer. So for example 25, so it will become the 20 to 5, something like this, and then after this whenever you will get this, so you can divide this with the 100, it will again back with their own condition like 2.5, something like this, right? So basically we are multiplying with the same value and then dividing this with the value whenever we are getting this. So in this way we can store the floats in the integer form, and Stripe also accept the payments in this way. Always multiply with the 100. Okay, now I pass the amount, then we need to pass a currency. So currency, so the currency is USD. Okay, and this would be a matter, for example, if you are using this in this account you are using USD, just pass the USD. And then third parameter is destination, where you want to transfer this amount. So destination. Okay, and here you need the account ID. So I have added the account number here, right? So that's why I'm passing it to this one, right? And after this will return the transfer details. So let me add this into the transferred variable, and after that I want to here return this transferred, right? Something like this, or you can also DD this out, it's totally up to you. Even return will also work. Okay, now I have implemented the transfer logic, and now let's give it a test. Go back and enter the amount first. I want to enter the 50. Just click on this submit, and it says that just click on this transfer ID, transfer object, and then yes, our $50 is transferred, and this one is amount, this one is account ID. And now if I will visit this Stripe dashboard, for now this balance is 0 BT, right? So if I give it a refresh, so this will now become $50, right? Okay, let's wait for a moment to load this out. And yes, it's now become the $50, right? So we are successfully able to transfer the payment into the connected account, and yes, it's now transferred successfully, right? And it's awesome. So now here this logic is working, this logic is working. So before this I'm going to show you that how you can transfer into the custom or express account and you will face an exception, right? So I will show you in a minute. So let me refactor this code into the by dividing this into the functions, right? So it will looks more readable and make it shorter. So here I'm going to create a method of private function create connect account. Okay, something like this. Then just copy everything from here, cut them and paste it here. Okay, fine. And then we need the Stripe variable here, and after completion of this we will return the account, right? And then create account, we don't need this, but I'm returning it here for reading this out if I want to see that account is created or not. And here I can call this similar like this, create connect account, right? Here we need the Stripe variable, right? Which I'm passing to this one and accepting it here, and I'm using it here, right? So now this one looks fine. Save this one, and now if I call this out, so then this will create an account. So if I type this account account equals something like this, so this will create an account. Save this one and let's give it a save, refresh, and yes, account is created successfully, right? Another account is created, and if we can see it here, so this account will be here, right? Give me a minute to load this out, and but still this account isn't appear. So sometimes it takes time to appear a new account here, right? But I'm going back here and doing something else. Let me refactor this logic into the new function. So private function transfer payment, and then here I'm going to cut this logic from here, paste it here, and then we need the amount and account number. So just pass this amount and account number, right? And after this it will return the transferred. Okay, and here I'm going to call this transfer payment. This will accept the amount, right? And then account number, right? Save this one, and after this I'm going to also save this into a variable. You can save this into any of the variable, right? Okay, and here we are also returning this out, and here we can delete this out. Okay, I'm going to return this out transferred, something like this, and now our code looks more cleaner and shorter. We divided this into the functions, right? It's more readable now. We are transferring the payment here, we are getting the accounts here, right? So now, for example, I want to transfer another payment, right? I don't want to create this account, and I want to transfer again on this BT. So how much money I want to transfer? I want to transfer 50, one more, not 50, it will be the 70. So just click on this submit. So it will now add this $70 into the BT account. So just 7,000, right? Now let's go back here, and this will be now 50 to 120. Okay, wait for a minute, and yes, we have 14 accounts now, and this will now become 120, and our account is also shown here, which previously we are not. Okay, so 120 is there. So in this way you can transfer the payments, and then this one is displaying the transfer details. Okay, fine. Now I want to create the different account. Like I don't want to send money on this account. I want to create another account, right? So here just enable this create account, and in this account I want to not create the standard account, I want to create the custom account, right? So save this one, and I'm deleting this out. So let me delete this out account. So just to give it continue, it will throw that you have not request the capabilities. Yes, so you need to follow, you need to add these capabilities into your this account creation request, right? But I even pass these capabilities, but still this one isn't working. We need to enter the live details. Okay, and if you want to now create the express account, so this account will be created, but you cannot transfer the amount on this express account because it's also needs some other capabilities like transfer capability, legacy capability, and so on. So just to copy this account ID. So I copied this account ID, just paste it out here, remove this account creation step. I'm going to also comment this account creation stuff. Okay, just submit this again. So now this will not transfer the amount. Yes, it's saying that your destination account need to have at least one of capabilities enabled, right? Even I have enabled into this account this transfer capability, but this wouldn't work. If you want to turn this on using this API, this doesn't work. Even I contacted the customer support, but there is no not a satisfied answer from them, right? So I will recommend you to always use this standard account for the testing purposes. If your client need that live account, so use the live information and transfer $1 or maybe yeah, $1 or maybe something else, and then in this way you can create your account. Okay, so here we need the same ID BT, so then we will transfer. Okay, so just submit this out, and this will now send this 7 again. So now this will become the what would be, it would be 180, I think. No, not 180, it would be 173. Yeah, it would be one, no, it would be I'm adding the 70, it would be 190. Okay, yes, it's become the 190. We successfully able to transfer the multiple payments into this connected account. You can create the multiple connected account and then send the payments into your account. So if you think that this video adds some value in your career, so subscribe this channel and share it with your friends. So in this way you can support me, my mission to shoot the premium courses free of cost. I will meet you in the next one. Bye bye.